Hello friends, let's talk about another jumbo cue card. So in this I have prepared 8 new topics. All these are the latest topics that are frequently being asked in their final exams, and now if you find it really difficult to prepare all the different cue cards, so you can prepare this jumbo cue card and prepare 8 questions in one simple answer. So let's have a look what are the topic. So the very first topic we have taken, describe a tradition in your country. It could be any tradition you can talk about, okay, but that is a tradition in your country. Second is describe an old friend you got in contact with again. So you had a friend, might be in school time, in childhood, then you lost touch with him or her, but later on he or she came in contact with you again. The third is describe a family which you like and are happy to know. So it can be anybody's family, your neighbors, your relatives, anybody, but you need to talk about the family in detail. Then the next we have an energetic person. You know, energetic means full of energy, never get tired even after working so hard. He or she never gets tired about it. The next is the time when you were surprised to meet a friend. So you met your friend once again, but you were quite surprised, might be that he or she has changed a lot. That is why you got surprised. Then the next is a good decision that you made recently. So what decision you took, why do you think it was a good one, and what was the effect of it on you. Then the next is a person who you think is very open. Open means person who is very talkative, outspoken, who is able to present his or her ideas in front of everybody. Then the last topic we have is a photo of yourself that you like. So a photo of yourself that you yourself have taken it, or might be someone else has taken that photo for you, okay. So these are the 8 cue cards that we have prepared. Now just let's see at the storyline. Okay, so let's talk about the introduction. So COVID-19 pandemic has changed the lifestyle of everybody, and I am not an exception of the same. So introduction will talk about the way that we will be talking about in the real life scenario, so that examiner will find that you are preparing the story right now instead of preparing it beforehand. So since all this time is going on because of coronavirus, everybody was staying inside the houses, and that too again they stayed for a long time because all the offices, schools, colleges, market, shopping malls, everything was closed. So everything was closed means people was forced to stay inside their houses. So that is the same that I was not an exception of the same. So staying at home, that too again for whooping 5 months. So I was inside for 5 months, and I started feeling like a corpse. Corpse means a dead body, okay, and whooping means for a very long time. So if I talk about that, I was inside for 5 months, and staying inside the house for 5 months, I was feeling myself like a dead body. Dead body means I didn't feel any kind of enthusiasm and energy. There is no excitement, no going anywhere, no shopping, no fun with friends, nothing, right? So everything was quite boring. So that is the same thing I explained here. And I wanted to run away from the mundane and monotonous routine of my house. Mundane and monotonous when it is very boring, doing the same kind of activity again and again. So that is to be mundane and monotonous. So I just wanted to escape, I just wanted to run away from everything at that time. So when I got an invitation of my cousin's marriage. So during that time, after so many months, I got an invitation for my cousin's marriage, and this was something that my eyes started shining brightly, and I accepted the invitation at the spur of the moment. At the spur of the moment means immediately, okay. So as soon as I got it, I got ready, okay, I'll be going there. Why? Because I just wanted to run away, right? So I accepted the invitation at the spur of the moment, like my maternal uncle. If I talk about, so I like my maternal uncle's family a lot, okay. So here this topic is related to a good decision that you have made. So obviously everybody was feeling bored, I was also feeling bored when I got an invitation. So I accepted that invitation, and I decided I'll be going to attend that wedding. Then you can explain about the wedding, and later on you can say that obviously that was the good decision that I have made recently, okay. So now I'm going to talk about a family that you like. So I like my maternal uncle's family a lot. There are 5 people in total, like my uncle, aunt, and I have 3 cousins. So if I talk about the family in detail, all the family members, they are optimistic and down to earth people. Optimistic means they always view the positive side of the life, and down to earth means they don't have any kind of proud or like no arrogance in their nature. They are very simple, they are very like sober and down to earth people, right? And if I talk about more about all the family members, my uncle is running an import export business, and my elder cousin is also helping him out in the business. Talking about my uncle more, his jovial is nature. Jovial in nature means quite happy, right? He likes to make other people happy, and that is the same thing. He has an extraordinary sense of humor. Sense of humor means cracking jokes and making other people laugh. Okay, so he's quite happy natured person. Jovial, again happy natured person, keep on smiling every time and make others laugh. Then talking about my aunt, she is a versatile personality. Versatile means multi-talented. So she has a lot of talent in herself. Then she manages all the household responsibilities, and in fact after managing the household responsibility, she works with an NGO. She works with an NGO named Savera. That is the name of that organization. NGO is non-government organization. So she is working for that. So when I spend time with them, spending time with them fills me with zeal and enthusiasm. So I feel like I started that life is really worthy, and whatever we are doing for the betterment of life, we get some positivity every time. So I like to spend time with them, and this is the family that I like most. And if I talk about the energetic person, so energetic person, I am here talking about my aunt. She is very much energetic. She manages all her household responsibility. Apart from that, she is working in an NGO also. And talking more about like aunt working voluntarily. Voluntarily means when you are working for the betterment of others, and that too again you do not expect something in return. You are not paid for whatever you are doing, is called voluntary work. So my aunt is working voluntarily, and she feels contented after serving poor and destitute people of the society. Contented means satisfied. So she feels satisfied from her inner side when she serves the poor and destitute. Destitute is again another word for poor. Okay, so when she helps the poor people in the society who are living in slum areas, like some slum dwellers, the poor people, whatever she is helping, but she is really working awesome, tremendous job. And especially during pandemic, she distributed food, mask and sanitizer to the needy work of the society. Needy work of the society means needy people of the society. She didn't she didn't think about her own life. She didn't get worried about it. Okay, she was only and only focusing on helping the other people of the society. Okay, so let's see further. Okay, so now we'll talk about the tradition in your country. So I reached a day prior to the wedding. Since I was very much excited, I accepted the invitation and I reached their house a day before wedding. And now I'll talk about Lady Sangeet. Lady Sangeet is a favorite tradition in Indian marriages. Everybody likes it a lot, and that is the same case with me. I'm always behind the Lady Sangeet, and I never miss an opportunity to attend such occasion or tradition. So what happens in this occasion? We get a chance to dance and enjoy with cousins, and at the same time variety of cuisines are served to please the guest. Please means to make the guest happy. There are many food items, different traditional food items are served in the party, and everybody dance on the dance floor. This is celebrated a day prior to the marriage. Then all the close family members and friends dance on the dance floor. So this is basically, as the name suggests, Lady Sangeet. So all the ladies especially, but now these days yes, gents also participate in that, and there is a Sangeet ceremony going on. Sangeet ceremony means they are playing the different musical instruments, then they are singing the songs, then dancing, then eating, everything. So it is a quite this is a kind of event which is full of music and happiness. So, if I talk about the tradition, it is nothing but a musical extravaganza, and it is similar to bachelorette party in West. So, in Western countries, people call it a bachelorette party, but here in India, we call it a lady sangeet. So, it is similar to that, and people wear traditional dresses on that day. Ambience is full of fun and frolic. Ambience means the environment at that time. So, environment is full of fun, a lot of fun. So, if I talk about, this has been a favorite tradition of mine since my childhood. In Sangeet ceremony, when like everything was happening, I came across a girl. She was dancing quite enthusiastically. Enthusiastically means full of energy, and was dedicated herself to the music. So she reminded me of my old classmate Sukhpreet, who relocated to Canada. So I remember like Sukhpreet, who relocated to Canada once, like we were in school years only. So I just felt like she should be Sukhpreet. Her dance moves, her smile, everything was same. So I thought of asking her. So I kept on like watching her for a lot of time, for a long time. Then I thought of asking that how she should be Sukhpreet, right? So I wasn't sure about it, but yes, I thought of asking her. And surprisingly, she was Sukhpreet only, who was my childhood friend, and we both felt over the moon to see each other after a long time. So meeting your childhood friend after a long time is hilarious, is exhilarating. We were extremely happy, and that too again initially when she relocated, we tried to keep in touch. Then she also get engaged in her life, busy life in Canada, and I also get engaged in my studies, and somehow we left contact. So she shared her life in Canada. We kept on talking after even the completion of the Sangeet ceremony. We spent a good quality of time together, and we kept on talking so many things. And I was surprised to see her because she changed completely. What she was earlier and what she was at that time was entirely different. So her outlook, and we'll talk about like how she changed. Her outlook towards life and family got changed, and now she has become quite open and outspoken. I still remember like when we were together in the school days, she was very introvert kind of person, very shy, and used to stay away from everybody around, and she was never ready to talk to anybody. But now, like when I met her again, her personality has changed tremendously. She has become quite open and outspoken now. However, she was introvert during school days. So she was energetic and enthusiastic, and in fact she helped greatly in arranging like Sangeet and Henna ceremony. She was coming by herself, she was doing everything by herself. So everything was quite surprising for me, like how a person can change that much from introvert to an extrovert and outspoken also, always ready to help others. So despite spending so many years in Canada, she knew all the traditions of Indian weddings perfectly, and I felt ashamed and embarrassed for myself because I have been staying in India throughout my life, but then also I wasn't knowing so many traditions that she was knowing quite nicely. So in the wedding ceremony, we took plethora of pictures of ourselves and our family members, but among these pictures, if I talk about, I fell for one photo of mine. So fell for means I fell in love with, or I really liked one photo of myself which was taken by her. And what was the photo like? So I was dressed in the white colored lehenga, matching accessories and shimmering dupatta. So this is how I was looking into that, and obviously the background was all about the wedding ceremony. Wedding scene was there, so many relatives all around wearing all like traditional dresses. So actually what happened, like why I liked this picture is I was not posing for the photo. I was busy, I was engaged in teasing my young cousin and making faces to irritate him. Okay, so he's quite funny guy, and I really like to make faces with him. I really like to tease him whenever he gets annoyed. So this is how I like. So I was busy doing that, but all of a sudden she took my picture, and I was looking quite playful and innocent like a mischievous child in that, and that picture is altogether different with all other pictures of mine. So I really liked that picture so much that I posted on Facebook immediately, and I received many likes and comments. Everybody laughed a lot. So whosoever watched this picture, they were very happy, they laughed a lot, and they shared very like funny comments with me. So this is how this picture became one of my favorite pictures, and I like to have it in my mobile phone, in my laptop every time. Okay, so now at the end, I would say when the wedding got over, I stayed there for 2 more days, and that experience of that wedding, meeting my childhood friend, was quite amazing and exhilarating experience for me, which fills me with a sense of happiness, with a sense of enthusiasm once again. So after so many months of lockdown, this wedding was a kind of like revival for me of myself. Okay, so I hope now you can easily speak on any of the cue cards if you get in your final exam, because these are the frequently asked questions. So don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed our channel, so do subscribe it now. Okay, all the best.